So sorry this video is so late, but let me help you out so that you can do what you need to do with your classes and assignments, and you have access to this. This is my third period. So if people want to come in here and look at things or steal things, you're more than welcome to. So the basics here are create, and I think you said that you were able to create assignments. First thing I do though is I create topics. So for instance, each week has a week 6, week 7, week 5, week 4. Those are the topics. I've also created a book club topic. But let's just say you really just want to create an assignment. So we're going to click that. And this is where the sharing part is awesome. So if you want your assignment to be the final memoir draft, however you want to type it in is fine. If you want them to get it to you just easily, this is what's so awesome about Google Docs. You just click create, not add. Adding might be awesome to add a PowerPoint, directions, pictures, videos, etc. But if you want them to create something that you're going to eventually have access to, you'll click the create button in Docs. Go ahead, Ava. It'll immediately open up a document and you'll title it whatever it is that your assignment is. If it's simply a draft, like a rough draft, all you have to do is come up here. Oops, excuse me. Come on, this computer's so slow. And title it rough draft. Or I think we're talking about memoirs, or maybe you're titling it memoir for publication. I don't know what you're going to title it. It's up to you. Done. You don't even have to do anything except for type that in there. You come back here. The very most important part is to click this drop-down menu and change it to make a copy for each student. This immediately allows them to open this document and it turns it into their name. So what do I mean by that? Really quick, I'm going to show you. So I did the same thing for my memoirs. And now that they all have turned theirs in, I can see them through that view. Let me show you how to do that one more time. So when you create an assignment and you have the kids make a copy, it kind of collects them for you. So I did exactly what I showed you a second ago. Right, here's the instructions. This is what the kids see. They see final draft, test grade. But when they click on it, it turns it into their name. So see how this person's is called Leah Davis, final draft, test grade. And so I can just click on it, read it. As soon as it pops up, I can give her a grade. I can give her a voice comment or a typed comment, however I want to do it. And this is what's wonderful about Google Classroom, is that when you do create an assignment and in the instructions, when you're creating it, you add that create a file, it does that automatically for you. Let me show you one more time because I think you need to see it one more time. Create assignment, create a Google Doc, title it, whatever the assignment is, come back here. This is the kicker. Make sure you change this to students can make a copy. If you ever are still unsure where things are, in your Drive, Google Classroom has a folder for you. I don't know what your Google Classroom, or I'm sorry, I don't know what your Drive looks like. Mine looks like this. Sometimes people have their Drive organized in a different way. But all of us should have a folder if we're using Google Classroom titled Classroom. So I'm just going to scroll down till I find it. Here it is, Classroom. And this is another way to access student work when they turn it in. This is a little bit of a harder way. It depends on your style. But so for instance, I have my 7th period, my 5th period, my 4th period. So I'm going to open up my 3rd period. And I have now every single assignment that I've ever given them. And so if I want to see their flash draft, rough drafts, I just open up that folder and I have every student's flash draft, rough draft. I still feel like this view is a little bit easier when you're in classwork and you just want to look at, the assignment Oops. This is one that I did too. And this is kind of the same thing, but I pushed out a graphic organizer using the Create, and I had them make a copy for themselves. So every time somebody clicks on this blank organizer, it'll say their name instead of Ray. And it'll say, like, for instance, Leah Davis, AKS Suite Characterization. Your students will still have to turn in or click the turn in button, but even if they haven't clicked the turn in button, which would show up right about here for them, you'll still be able to see what they're typing anytime you want to go into the student work folder, which is this right here. You've got two views, instruction and student work. I hope this helps some. If you want more tutorials, I'm available. Sorry this one's so long. I just wanted to make sure that I gave you what you needed, but I am definitely willing to make more. And again, sorry this one's late.